can build it on your laptop.
But we are going now, gentlemen, and we are recording. Just make sure you speak loud because you hear that over there? It overwhelms, and we really can't.
Grab your laptop.
As far as I know, we can't actually adjust that.
All right, just grab the pad then.
So,
Sure.
I'm making worse.
you need an OTG
So
cable?
that is to
Yeah, we have a few.
We have a few of them.
extra, but we do request you give them back.
I'm gonna buy one of them. I'm gonna buy the TP-Link thing.
Yeah.
Yep, we have some in here.
Well,
Well, we
Make
sold
sure,
out the kits
talk to us after.
yesterday, but we have some OTG cables and we got some TP links for sale, and that's really what you need. You know, the kit that
Thank you.
you
Yep.
get comes with it comes with a USB Ethernet adapter, so you can plug into the wire. It comes with the UD100 Bluetooth adapter, which does packet injection on Bluetooth, and you know, you can do long range because it's got the SMA antenna, and then the TP link. So, but for most stuff, you really need the TP link and the OTG. Yeah, definitely.
Build it. Yeah, we'll talk about mine after. But do you need to use one to build?
I will.
Yeah. So we have.
Yeah, I remember. Got one. I got some stuff set aside.
Cool. So we have a limited number of OTG cables. If you don't have one, you're going to have to get friendly with other people, just so we can all play today.
Oh, this one. I just don't know if it's working.
I don't know how to.
That, well, you're not ready yet for Flash in.
I just want to make sure it works.
The stock Android will not mount the, so you can't test it yet. Not until we rewrite it.
We need to go on the internet here.
Can you not get the con internet?
No. Oh, I mean, yeah, I can get on it. I just wanted to ask.
Yeah, get on the con internet if you can. So here it is. Pwn Pad. Yay. Lots of things you can do with it. Hack all the things. Just like to begin by saying that kind of all my mobile device interests, a lot of it spawned from Iron Geek over there back in the Zorus days. Got me very inspired, and always wanted to be able to have pen testing capabilities on mobile devices. That really spawned the Pwn phone originally for me, and then later on the Pwn Pad this last winter. Just a little background real quick. So basically what's going on here is we're running Android, and then on top of that is a Ubuntu 12.04 Linux CH root environment. So that's where all the tools are installed, all the standard Linux security tools, and then in order for the adapters to work, we recompiled the Android kernel so that it supports all the adapters because the Linux CH root environment actually shares the kernel with Android. Reason we didn't go with just straight Ubuntu originally when we were looking at this device, we got it because you could load Ubuntu ARM on it. They had an official release. It was sweet, but the touchscreen was basically unusable. So even though all the tools worked, it was, it didn't make sense. So basically, we knew that we needed to take advantage of Android because it had been made for this device. you know, and it's fast and easy to use. So that's why we used Android. And basically all these shortcut apps up here will log into the Ubuntu chroot environment and launch scripts to make things easy. So this is the pad. It's awesome. We're going to go over a lot of different stuff you can do with it. But first, we're going to build some. We have some slides too, but before I kind of get into those, I'm just going to start getting this process going. So who's got a laptop in here that wants to build it on their laptop? 1, 2, okay. Did you guys, do we have the USB drives?
We do.
Okay. So we have a bunch of USB drives with the image on it and the script. So if you want to borrow those and give them back to us, that'd be great, unless you already have it. Unless you already have a drive and the image, you can just use these because they're ready to go. If you have a Linux laptop and you want to build it, we know it works on Ubuntu 12.04. We also, basically the only requirements you need for Linux is to have the ADB and fastboot utilities installed. So if you're not running Ubuntu 12.04, or if you're running Kali, I'll throw the instructions up here so you can do that. So who's running Kali in here right now for their build environment? Anybody? Okay. I'm pretty sure this will work for anything that's not Ubuntu.
This is at the door.
Okay. Okay, so if you're on, so you can do this for pretty much anything that's Debian based. If you're on Ubuntu 12.04 and you have internet access right now, and you need to, you can just do apt-get update and then apt-get install adb space fastboot. If you have Ubuntu 12.04, the script will also automatically do it for you if you want. So if you don't have Ubuntu 12.04, this is what you need to do to get the fastboot tools installed on your Linux laptop. So is anybody running Ubuntu in here? Okay. All right, sweet.
I'm running 13.04.
Okay, that should work. That'll work. Okay.
Just keep going. I'm working on some video stuff for you.
Okay, great.
It's not necessarily working
So does
well.
everybody have a flash drive who needs one with the image? Yeah? Okay. All right. Jump right into it. Yeah. Well, we'll just do a quick intro with these slides real quick. All right.
This is by no means a formal presentation, so feel free to just
It's a
kind of
workshop.
converse, talk. We have slides because their visual aids are really helpful. But I really want this to be a very personal thing. I'm really excited about actually doing this, so feel free to yell out and be like, I don't get it. I'll come over. I'll help you guys out.
Yes.
Don't stay quiet. If you're quiet, you make me nervous. So be very loud and let's make this a lot of fun. I'm already getting motioned.
All right, build your own Pwn Pad. Yay. Pony Express.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna unhook that on the desktop for this second. Just try swapping something out.
Okay.
To get the slides to stop recording in and out.
Okay. So, you know, you guys probably know, you've heard of us by now, Pony Express. We make a lot of cool things. a security consultant, researcher, pen tester, wireless engineer. I helped start Pwn Express. I did the Pwn Phone and Pwn Pad. Kevin, he's the man. He works with us. He's a social engineer. Kevin.
Yeah. My name is Kevin. Hello. I'll be working the audience, so.
He's awesome. Feel free to reach out to him. He builds pads all day long.
So I build most of the hardware. If you ever bought something from Pwn Express in the last year, I put a lot of love into it.
He probably built it.
If you've ever heard of 2600 and Off the Hook, you probably know me as not Kevin. I'm a QA engineer for Pwn Express, and I build things. So feel free to ask me any questions you have. I love talking about this stuff. I'm really excited to be here. Let's do it.
Yeah. Why build your own Pwn Pad? It's cheaper. You can do it for free. It's incredibly useful. You can use this in all kinds of ways. It's great as a site survey tool. It's great as, a wireless awareness tool. Is how I like to use it a lot. See what's going on. And it's, this workshop is good because it starts to, if you haven't done anything with mobile devices before, it's kind of a good intro into like how they work and how you can flash them and stuff like that. What can you do? Lots of things. We'll go over it once we get things going here. But yeah, it's awesome. So today we're just going to cover setting up the build environment. So if you were going to do this on your own with a laptop and your pad, really the only things you need to build it, besides a Linux laptop and your pad, obviously, is a USB drive that's 4 gigs or larger, and the USB OTG cable. So what you need, Pwn Pad image, which we got here, which comes with the install scripts. But yeah, again, the only things you really need on your Linux laptop: fast boot and ADB tools. There's Kali. Does anybody need this? Okay, I'm just going to leave that up.
Yeah, leave this up here for a while.
So what needs to be done for Ubuntu?
For Ubuntu, you can just nothing, because when you first start the build script, it'll say, hey, do you want to install ADB and fastboot? Okay. And if it's Ubuntu, it'll just update the app and go out and install them automatically. I don't know about Mint. I mean, really, like, if you're on your laptop and you do apt-get update, and then you can do apt-cache search ADB and fastboot. So you can see if it's in the repos of whatever distro you're using, if it's Debian, or, if you're on Red Hat, using Yum or whatever. So are you searching for it?
Yeah, I got the fast food one. The other one's ADB.
ADB.
Yep.
Say it again.
ADB.
Right. Debug.
Yeah, this is actually a good point to make sure everyone's on this step, because we want to keep everybody going at the same time, because then it's a whole lot more fun.
Okay, nice. Did you get easy and fast food consultants?
Not sure. Because I can't really connect out.
Messes up. Okay. Okay.
if someone is the opposite network again, and just love doing it during our talk, it happened yesterday. You're gonna need it even more. Yeah, so you actually use the stick during the flash talk.
So I don't put it on.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna you have your own stick? Yeah. Okay, yeah, you don't need to do that. This was pretty okay, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna put this in, you're gonna pull off the flash point .sh file, and then mount that drive as it just is there.
So anybody doing this in a VM, just be aware that you're going to have to do USB pass-through for both the Nexus 7 and your USB drive at the same time. So it actually is going to need to do both of those. Is ADT in the which version is this? Okay. So which did you added the source to stuff list?
Yeah, I mean, I did the echo.
Yep. Okay, just cat /etsy /app /sources.
So it's basically like you're adding that repository, adds that repository and now it's just packages out of it. So if you added that repository, you should be able to
like I said, I just got this from someone, so this
Oh, nice. Sweet.
It's got a plug for it, it's got 6 gigs of RAM.
Solid state drive?
Yeah, that has a 20 gig.
step one.
Cool. Yeah. All right.
So this was going to fail out because it's not connected. So that's a question we're getting a lot. No, we're not currently working on new Nexus. It's something we're doing in the future. It's a future project. The hardware's too cheap for us right now, so we're still playing around with it.
Okay, yeah, we can just comment on that.
Yeah, it's not. Unfortunately, it's not just a one-to-one port. It's different hardware, different architecture, it's a whole image. It's just this. We're a small company, so we're moving as fast as we can. We definitely want to get onto the new Nexus, but that's a future project for us. splash page. VAE.
It's a DerbyCon.
Really? It says username and password.
DerbyCon.
Is it DerbyCon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me about an hour.
You have this on flash drive?
Anybody, yeah, that'd be awesome. Sure, yeah, I'm building one right now, but sure.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, here you go.
I already pulled all this.
Okay. Yeah, so you have or something to burn.
Yeah.
I'll get you.
Thank you.
Thanks, appreciate that. So you get the 12-4, so.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Switch up.
Yeah. Track it 2 times. Hour. Come on in.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, so actually added that into the repository. Yeah,
Then I gotta handle that.
Perfect.
Got it.
Make things easier. You won't see it. So the script's going to do this for you.
Well, I did it because the script said it.
Oh, really? We'll move the air, edit, and for you.
Yeah, no, I was trying to do that, but I hit enter. And it didn't open.
You just period slash actual friend. Yeah. So. So you can't find your USB drive.
Yeah.
So the script is looking for a file.
We'll mess around a bit.
So you need to mount that file
projector.
slash
And I have to shut the rest of those commands.
Yeah. Kev, did the projector get moved or something?
your screen timed out.
Alrighty then.
It's gonna be riveting for the folks at home.
Yeah. Have fun with that.
Okay.
So
That's
Yeah, that's can you copy all the flash SH file onto your local hard drive and try running it there? Did you?
okay. So how's everybody doing with fast boot and ADB? What's that? Oh yeah. Well, the other thing is he's building a Ubuntu flash drive, so you could do it on there too. Okay. So for those of you who've got ADB and Fastboot installed, on the flash drive, there's also instructions there that'll get you started. Basically, what you're going to want to do is copy that build script folder over to your hard drive somewhere, and CD into the build scripts and chmod +x the flash.
It's going to overwrite that file. So it's already actually pulled replace the serial number directly into the script, which is why it's saying it's the same file. Now it's failing to do MD5 hash on the MRP folder, which is on here.
Actually, you know what? There's
No
just do that.
extra slide between. Yeah, and it's not showing up there.
Just do
That's not right. Okay.
Should that be on there?
So there's a default number, and then that's the number, like you replace that number with your pad. Thank you. I want no, actually afterwards. I want you to see how to do this.
Hopefully give me this.
You guys got your pads built? Alright, sweet. Nice, alright. Where'd you go?
I have one that Staples.
Yeah, that's where. Where'd you get to that?
Charles.
Okay, so, here, just go to the.
That's why the vision goes back.
chmod space plus x, and then flash plus dash, flash underscore. And you want to be root too. You need to run it. So I would just try. So go ahead and pop.
That's totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're moving a little.
I didn't think about it either because they
Slower
mentioned
than you
that
are.
yesterday. Yeah, you did say that yesterday. Got a little better.
Is that your whole power and the down volume? And now,
Just
yeah, so now, run this from the hard drive though, as well as that in5 there. Error again.
plus X. Space.
Like little things, right?
Thanks.
Yeah, you got it.
So if I'm trying to tab.
Okay, so try to and
What is this format? Yeah. Why don't you use one of the hard drives? Well, I got the no. It's so
Back out of this.
yeah, you should be right back. What just happened here? So I'm very.
Yeah. Do you have the original flash drive? Do you guys have any left with
We got it all going. All this is going.
Okay, great. All right.
That's crazy.
You have enough flash drive?
The battery wasn't 38%.
So it's still there. So are we just stuck with this?
Oh, there it is.
So power back on, hold down, drag it down. Good.
Sorry.
Good. My heart was gonna
Alright.
stop there for a
Alright, so
second.
now-
Oh no! All right.
Am I missing something? So this thing doesn't plug this into the OTG.
Well, so first we're gonna start here. You're gonna plug it into your laptop, and then plug your next set in. Okay.
Alright.
We'll work on
So,
that, and I'll work on
Does
first.
everybody have ADB and Fastboot who's going to be building from their laptop? Everybody's good on that? Okay. Alrighty then. So, okay, so we're all set here. just make sure that you chmod that script, and you want to run the script as root. So basically, you're going to open a root shell, extract the image, which is already done for you, so don't even worry about that. So, and you've already copied it to the USB drive, so you don't have to worry about that. So really, you just got to chmod that build script, and then you're just going to run / flash the Pwn Pad. All the instructions are on the screen, but we're going to go over them. Warning. If you have anything you want on your Nexus, back it up before you do this, because it's going to wipe everything. Julie!
Actually, you should go with the fast boot version of that too, just unlocking the bootloader.
Yeah, so...
Even before you run the script, you've
Right.
already tampered with the data on the drive, but just unlocking the bootloader itself, you will start wiping data.
That's a really great point. We kind of found that out the hard way, you know, when we got these. We were unlocking them and building. We didn't have anything on them, so we didn't even know. And then later on, we found out, oh, hey, when you unlock the bootloader on a Nexus, it wipes all your data. So that's something to be careful of.
So the first step here is to boot your Nexus 7 into fast boot mode. What it looks like when you do that correctly is this, but more vertical. To boot into fast boot mode, you hold down the power button and the left or the volume down button that's you can find on the right side.
Power and volume down gets you to fast boot.
So once everybody's in that step, we'll keep going forward.
Everybody got into fast boot mode, okay? I'm sure some people are moving ahead here. It's good.
This gentleman over here is flying.
Don't worry, we'll do cool stuff.
Just hold those down.
I just want to make sure everybody's getting their building, and then we'll start showing fun stuff.
Where put me up? I don't have a Linux computer. Is it possible?
Yeah, actually, here's what you can do. Use with that. Was there a driver?
I gave that to this man.
That's Ubuntu.
Oh, that's Ubuntu?
Yeah.
Whoa, don't want to use
No,
that.
don't use this. See this? I'm going to give you one of these other ones.
Are you sure it's not that one?
No, I'm positive.
Okay. Give me one of those. It can be marked with the same sticker.
I know.
Perfect.
What happened? What's going to happen?
Well, this is just an Ubuntu flash drive I had made so that someone without a Linux laptop could do this.
Okay, sorry. Just wait this up.
If you have VMware or
I got a Sharpie.
That'd be great. Sweet.
Are these for sale? Or
the USB sticks,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, just boot off that.
I mean, if you drop by the booth, I'm sure we can work something out if you really want one. They're really easy to create.
Just let me know when you're. No, very important. Don't run the script off the flash drive. Copy the build script folder to your computer and run it there. And make sure you chmod that script and run it as root.
with the device connected?
Yes. This is so here's the instructions, which are nice because it tells you throughout the script exactly what to do. So you got your device in fast boot mode, power and volume down. You're going to attach the Nexus to your computer, and you're also going to attach your USB drive that has that TWRP folder on it to your computer as well. This is because in order for the restore process to happen, it actually has to rename within this TWRP folder. Show you guys the serial of the device.
There you go.
So basically, if you're doing this on your own and you downloaded the image and extracted it, you would have copied this folder to this drive. This is all in the instructions, but we've kind of skipped this step because we handed out the drives. But basically what happens is the script is going to use fastboot to read the serial number off of your Nexus, and then it renames this folder with the unique serial, and that's how this whole thing is going to work. So just very important, you just have to have this plugged in fast boot mode, your USB drive with a TWRP folder, and then you can run the script. So.
That's your flash drive. Or are you selling it using your own file?
No, you can use ours for this.
So you're running the script from the flash drive?
No, you want to run the script from your computer. You just want the flash drive plugged in. Alright, so I'm going to show you what this looks
It's
like.
also important to note that when you launch the script, it's going to ask you what the name of your USB drive is. It's important you type in that name or else the script will fail. All the drives we handed out are named USB 1, so you can just go ahead and put that in. If it's your own drive, put the name of that drive in.
Okay, so. Oh, Susan. We'll zoom her in a bit.
What's with your phone?
There we go, that's better. Yay. So, we're in the build script folder. Okay. Just want to make sure you chmod it. Mine's already chmodded. So you're going to run //Pwn Pad. Here's where if you're in Ubuntu, it's like, hey, do you want to automatically install these tools? Everybody's got it, so we're going to do no. Now, USB. Actually, I am just going to quickly verify that that is that. Okay. All right. USB 1. Enter. All right. Now we're ready. All right. So, got your Nexus in fast boot mode. It's attached. You got your USB flash drive in there. You're all ready to go. Hit enter. It's going to do a checksum on the image on the USB drive to make sure it's not corrupted. As soon as that's done, it's going to go to unlock this bootloader. If your Nexus was previously locked, you're going to get a prompt on the screen that's going to say, hey, do you want to unlock this? And you just hit the power button for enter for yes. And then it'll reboot it. It'll start wiping the stuff on here. And then eventually it's going to boot it into this screen. Which is silly. So you're going to get to here.
We're getting line 87 here.
Alright, hold on.
Line 87.
87.
It's my favorite number.
Can I try one of your OTGs?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
No one can get on there? Yeah, I'll
Okay, so the script that edits the folder does it to /media/USB1. So if your USB drive is not in /media, you can make a symbolic link so the script works. So I'll show you how to do that.
What's the super user password for that Ubuntu? For the multi-Ubuntu?
You don't actually do that. You sudo inside, and then you'll type in the password you
interesting choice they made.
Yeah. You don't need to be SU. You don't have to be SU. Actually, it's kind of smart.
You know, it is. It's just they implement all things.
Who's got the Ubuntu boot drive?
I do.
Okay, sweet. How are you doing over here?
What am I doing? I
Yep,
already
you're all good.
CH mod.
Yep.
I gotta do this.
Good. So did you CH mod the flash script?
I want to see it on the directory and get the first one.
Okay, sweet. Just do it ls space dash dash. You're gonna have to do it here. Do CH mod space plus X. And then space. No, sorry. Go up 2 minutes. Okay. So just do create slash. Yep. And enter. So, oh my goodness. Enter.
If anybody needs some real internet, I got some right here. If you don't get D off, I got
Okay. Now, do you have a flash drive that's got the image on it? Do you need one?
I copied the image to the working directory on the local directory.
Okay, cool.
TWRP, I guess.
Yeah, you just need it on flash.
Well, no, it's right here. I got it on the separate drive.
Oh, okay, great.
It's a USB 1.
Okay, nice. So it's on there?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, no, sorry. Here, just run it again. You actually have to type it. To yeah, and then type it this way. Yep. And that enter.
The script here.
This last step is then.
Well,
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes. It's on.
Hit the power button.
You can mount this USB drive. That's
How are you doing, man? Yeah, you know, it's actually doing the okay. So if you've gotten to this step, if it's a new device, it's going to show you unlock the bootloader. So you're just going to hit the power for once for yes, and now the script is going to keep going.
Someone else still connected to that network? Wouldn't let the password there, it wouldn't let me connect, so obviously
Oh yeah, yeah.
One Mac at a time.
Break the Mac. Use one required for NAC buttons.
Okay, so I attach this guy now.
Yep. external SD. Now click back, which is the back arrow. Or again.
Okay. So some people build in here. Interesting. You build yours yet? Okay, yours yet. Use yours next.
Maybe I can.
Okay.
Is that the one you flashed on?
So
Unmount that.
once the script gets here,
Don't just pull
Shut
it out.
down.
you should have this on your screen. Very important to follow these directions exactly.
Um,
1.
drive.
Disconnect cable from the Nexus, not your computer. Safely remove your USB drive from your computer. This is really important because if you just unplug it, the name the serial number that it changed may not stay, and then you'll have to do this over again. So if you're in Ubuntu or whatever, you can just right-click, safely remove. If you're on another Linux laptop, you can do umount space / path to your USB drive. Okay. So you take your USB drive out, you hook it up to your OTG, hook it up to the Nexus, and you're going to tap Restore, and then you're going to tap Use External SD at the top. And then if it doesn't show up, just go back and hit Restore again, and it'll show up there, Pwn Pad version 0A. So you're going to tap that, and then you swipe across to start building.
It saves it to that drive.
And keep this open, because this,
Yeah, that's.
after this is done, you're going to need to plug it back in and reboot it into fast boot mode for the last step, very last step.
Okay, I think it's your cable. Yeah.
Okay, very important for those of you who have built pads. Do not install the Android system update. It will break everything because it's a kernel update, and we modify the kernel to support all the adapters. So if you update it, it will break that functionality. Oh, really? I would really be interested in that because it's definitely a pain in my butt. Yeah, that would be great, actually. God, I would fix that today and put it on the blog. Give me credit.
Are you going to be able to sell the OTG?
Yes, after the talk, come by our booth. We want to make sure everybody has an OTG to actually flash with.
Cool.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly.
What was that point you were saying?
We want to make sure everybody has an OTG here to flash with before we start. Yeah.
What are they going to go for?
$5 twice.
Oh, that's it? Okay, great.
Yeah. I believe we were also selling the TP links that are at our table.
Yeah, I picked up one of those yesterday.
So, kind of power off.
Yeah, you know.
Alright, here's the thing about the update. When I built this, it was the latest Android was 4.2.1. In our next release, we will recompile the latest kernel of whatever they're using. But for right now, if you upgrade the kernel, it's going to
So, and then you're going to Control C out of the script.
if you did the update, you would have to
Mount the flash drive that you're using. This is the known good. Well, wait, no, known good's in my pocket. This is yours.
That's not labeled USB 1.
You know what? If it was, then just would have failed. Or, I know. Yeah.
I think after this con, actually, we'll probably release the patch that sells much more.
So, you have this strip locally somewhere?
It's on my desktop.
Yes.
Did you not expect that's great?
So when you get to the point where you remove the videos and drawings, just eject them.
Yeah, which means playoffs will be choke.
How are you guys doing?
We're still trying to copy this, the snowball that's on the drive.
Yeah,
The first thing that should happen on
you got the results?
It's awesome. It's going to prompt you. Just we, I had to fix the source of this file. It's all.
It's stupidly complicated for what it actually is.
Yeah.
You would think Allie would have.
Yeah,
Android would have it automatically installed because I think they do like a bit of harm stuff on there.
I think the newest version of Kali might have put the fast tools on.
They put every free debugger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, maybe put it on once.
He says it's on.
Pretty much. I feel like we have it somehow.
Yeah.
I'm not from there. I'm not from there. I go to I do.
Oh, okay.
I was it's not bad. It's tricky on top. It's steep. Definitely see my feet where it's at all. So, it's not bad. I guess, like I said, I was a Melon fan, even though it's yeah, it was. And there I sat right next to the top of the body. They're supposed to be out of Oh yeah, I go to that's where I live now, so I go to every town. I like there's a huge contingent.
What's your Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Bionic Rosicity. And the password. Maybe not.
So do applications install?
Oh, did you show your DM or something?
Yeah, that will be. Yeah.
So I'm gonna actually install it.
Well, for now, you can use rigs. I'll show you how to see it. Well, you can install that track.
Even though we started this year.
But yeah, for now, I would just, do you have the Bluetooth ISO on here? If you need it, I can, this is Bluetooth ISO. Here, I'll give you that. Alright, so that here, I'll just have that ISO.
I'm done here then. That's awesome.
I need to forget all these okay, so I got this now, and I've got, so this is white.
You guys still on here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just right away.
So mine about,
Yeah, generally when I'm building these, it's about a 12 to 15 minute process. Unboxing them to yeah, I can go 8 hours. It's very, very high product. I can't go fast. Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
No, actually, we had
That's cool, you guys. Do a little workshop.
Yeah, no, this is really neat. I'm really excited to do this. So everybody who's not building a pad, I'm sorry I didn't love for doing everybody else, but if you have any questions or comments or concerns, or you just want to talk, feel free.
The download script that you got on the website has everything so far that we've seen along the slides.
Yeah. These slides are not on our website. The documentation to do all this and the install guide is, along with the script to build it and the need to watch it.
which script? The build script? It's in the image map.
So I get to call it all one part.
Yeah, it's all ones were already downloaded.
Somebody must have
Extracted.
this.
I mean, I'm on it. I can't get right. Well, I know. I don't think anybody else is.
That's
I know you talk about it a little while.
Yes, the second gen.
Maybe you know what it is. It's just because we have
I mean, we're just on something like that is.
well, I should be advertising time out. Okay.
Months.
I don't have any security that would say you could do it.
Oh, for Nexus. The Nexus 7?
Yeah.
Well, we're really hoping that it happens.
I got 8 devices on it.
Yeah, I would just keep your eye out. I would say. To be honest, I can't really say for sure. Exactly.
Exciting video to watch.
It's so cool.
If someone else wants to get out there and like rest for a little bit.
It's like, hey, look, see, it does work. Everybody know that.
Yeah.
See, it's working. See, if you watched the video and you were here, you would know.
You're still watching.
Okay, I've got a reboot system now. Do I?
So when you get to the reboot system screen, hold the volume down while you tap that button. And that's going to bring you back to the bootloader screen. Keep holding it. Keep holding it. Now, take out the OTG, plug it back into your laptop. I'm sorry, the cable plug your Nexus back into it. You know, hit enter on the.
Great.
Is now
Choice.
nope. So this is actually just for my convenience. If I want to do another one, I can just click
Okay.
one. It'll restart the build script.
So I could do this whole procedure again with a different firmware. Just do this. Okay.
So not with this script though.
Okay.
Anybody see what that smells yet?
Yeah. You get the stock Android image, and it's a very similar process to get back. It takes a whole bunch of work. And you're good to go. So first, if you want to do, yeah, you can unplug it.
Okay.
Wait, don't. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Okay. This guy.
Welcome back. So we're gonna unlock it. We're gonna set our stage keys. That's why to use all tools.
All right.
Root shell now.
So, your pad's just about done. Alright, so back to this.
Enter. Enter. Enter.
Alright, so once you see successful and reboot your system, basically what you're going to do is you're going to pull out the OTG, hold volume down when you hit reboot, because that'll just put you right into fast boot again. Okay? Once you're in fast boot, you're going to just want to hit enter, and now you're done. Congratulations. Alright. So now we're going to do the next device, which is yours. Alright. So, one. So again, I'm just going to do this. And you don't need anything on here? Okay. Great.
Do these TP links have any kind of like indicator light power?
They do actually. Okay. So, we'll plug this back. Okay, so the way you can tell right away. Oh, hey, very, 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 very important. Who's got their pad just freshly built? You do? First thing you got to do is open up the root shell. Very first step. Once you get into here, you want to open up the root shell, and it's going to ask you to generate the SSH key, and you're just going to hit enter all the way through, and then type yes. Very important to not put a password in there. We'll explain why in a minute. Oh, awesome. Great, man. Okay, so you're all set. So, you know, you can just type. Yeah. So then, if you want to stop this too, volume key down. Volume key. This keyboard's actually good. Yeah, they're actually, if you want to hop on our network, we'll go over that in a second. Okay, so.
Well, for whatever reason, reading this
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Hughes.
I just came to make a brief announcement, just because I know you guys are not paying attention to your tweets and everything. We're actually going to pull the drawing for the giveaway for the Pwn Pad.
Oh, I want to be involved.
You don't need to be there, so, but it's exciting.
This is
Let me just say, it's going to be worth watching for the fun of it,
Yeah.
because of what's going to happen.
We do have a surprise. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm sorry for the interruption.
It's going to be fun. Thank you, Mark. No. Mark, what time?
Hey Mark, can I give you a card?
Closing ceremony?
Yeah, anyone who wants to enter as well, what I meant to say, just give me your cards right now and I'll just drop them in the box. Look
All
at
right.
this shit.
Oh,
You put your
snap.
wallet away. Paul?
I'm good.
Yeah, I thought you were good. You got like 1,000 of them, don't you? Anybody else? He works for the government, guys.
Oh.
Only till
There you go.
Anybody else?
We've already been given our.
Anybody else? Yeah, he works for immigration.
No, that's not.
Oh.
I'm never going to sell anything to you again. Oh, you got to take it. Oh, stop and see me on the map.
Oh, it's been a while.
Really?
Yeah, it was sitting there.
So, I need the yellow ones before you start. And then, you know, anything else up here is just like... No, I feel you. Okay, I am going to start this next one.
Does anyone have a USB flashing stick they're not using anymore?
I do.
I have a.
Where you go?
Oh no,
Right here.
Yep, perfect.
Sweet. You got one too?
That's good. This is that. Let's jump.
Did you get your pad built?
Oh yeah.
Did you have our fruit shell?
That's awesome. Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, I had to Wi-Fi. Yes.
Yep.
The next part I guess is update.
Yeah, so you're gonna go to your other browser. Go to express.com
Okay.
/pages/downloads, or just go to the main page and I can
Yes.
see it there.
And we are going to be selling this in the OTG. We still have some stuff to sell. Yeah, Bluetooth. How are you doing, man? Did you get your stuff built?
Trying to do this one.
So go to the select report.
I'll try copying the file over and this file that's support for.
Oh, weird. Okay. So it's bad drive. Oh, no, you have to actually.
So you're gonna highlight that WGA command, do the entire thing, minus the
I should strip that. So. In fact, well, I'll tell you one thing. The next release is going to be flashing. It's going
and
to be
then
hot.
you just drop that right to the root shelter. Nice.
I was trying really hard to do that, but I'm stuck in the same area.
So that will just flash it for you. That's a few minutes, and then you will be up to date and good to go.
And your website has tutorials.
It has some documentation. We're gonna start running over once we have everybody flash ready to go. We're gonna start going over some tools to how to basic use of the pad. We also have a bunch of video tutorials online that go over every single tool on the pad.
Does it have
Yeah, so it's not fully functioning next to 7, so I would recommend not using your own personal email account. But you Google Play Store is on there, just create an account, and then you can start installing tools. And it's also a rooted environment, you get all the root patches too. So,
How do I know if the wireless adapters work?
Type in /a. Okay, dash A, space dash A.
This is a security tool called our tool that we're using it in a while, so it's just like running an app or Wirecard or an app.
The way you do it is you just fire up that
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Yeah, it's not up. So what I did, I ran air down. Do you run an air down? Started it and it'll actually
Cool. It's too easy.
That's what we like to hear. It's too easy. That's yes.
I'm definitely more accustomed now to flashing. I'm gonna feel a lot better when I flash my dude.
Yeah. This was a really interesting project for me because I had done any kind of Android hacking before. So
I mean, I followed the rest.
yeah, the terror of unlocking these and breaking them was an experience.
Yeah,
Like just with you, that was a oh no, this is back to my first device that I break. Like, oh no.
but the power was still going down. Like,
Yeah, I know that was really odd. I've never seen TRP lock up like that before.
But yeah, now I guess doing the boot style power.
Yeah.
So why do people think it's cool to mess with the wire?
So we do is we just.
Why are we all here?
Redo the.
I mean, it's old stuff.
Yeah, so with the script is finished, it's going to ask if you want to do another path. You have one for yes, and it'll restart the entire thing over. You just plug it back in, it'll most likely automatically do the same thing you said before.
Oh, cool.
So everything should just be good to go. And you just follow the exact same instructions over.
Okay, cool.
Here you go. Woo! You do that bad boy. Alright, so we'll build a new path. So again, unlocking the bootloader, just a power button. Yay, keeps going. Racing. Yay. I need more grease. Luckily, there's Mountain Dew.
The update process is so big that if packets are lost during the transmission, it'll just not boot up properly.
Yeah, it's like getting used to. Well, there's other keyboards available, but as far as terminal stuff, that's the
It
best.
doesn't work.
And I never type on it like this. I always do it like this, which is another reason why I want to do it.
Oh, yeah. So fast. Yeah, so now hold volume down and just keep volume down until back as fast as yeah. So now you can unplug the USB drive, plug the next back into and click enter. That's going to send the boot command and the final flash. So I have a couple of antennas with my thing. We'll get there. Yes. So this keeps us just with
Oh, cool. So I can get my shape.
So yeah.
Direction.
Well, I got one that's kind of like this big. It's a flat one.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
I've got. Nope, that's not it.
Yes, it's water.
I like to use my EDVI simple Wi-Fi antenna, which works on not just the TP-Link but also the Bluetooth adapter. So
Does that kill your battery?
I mean, use the TP-Link alone to start killing your battery. Yeah. Changing out the antennas has a minimal effect. All right. At least that I've seen. You're already sucking up so much juice that it doesn't really matter at this point.
So what's the auxiliary Bluetooth that we
So the Sena UD100 that we sell with the kit allows you to do packet injection and monitor mode on Bluetooth. So you can start sniffing traffic over the air and also injecting traffic.
A couple of years ago, Caroline Hyde running this. I mean, I saw him sniffing keyboard.
Yeah. So
Audio.
yeah, I mean that's up to you. You can do it on there.
We're going to start jumping into using this bad boy.
And that is one of the best. Yeah. That's about an hour.
Okay, so we got 40 minutes.
Yeah, I can SSH.
Yeah. So we actually have a reverse shell app. So you can just do it as a drop test. We ship the pads with a USB to Ethernet adapter. So if you had a physical network jack, you could just plug it in.
Once you pop that, stop it. Script folder over, and so you just watch that.
Oh
wait for the. Oh no, that's gig. Yeah. No. I'll show you. Check this out. Alright, here we go. Disconnect this. Safely move. I just wanted to show you this so you can see it. No, I just have. I get the arm of there you go. All right. Yeah, so unfortunately, I was working on this and I really wanted to get it to the point where just
I've had that happen before.
that's how it works. Unfortunately, I was really trying to figure that out so I could do it, but because of the size requirements of the image files that I chose to flash this, I was not able to push it on the down because my image was right out of solid. So we couldn't just use fast because flash. That's what we had to do. One of my friends, Dragler, figured out, like, hey, if I edit the, change the script to allow it to so this is the workaround. It's pretty silly, but the next release goes like this. Here's the scripts and a file. So you plug your thing in, and you back and go to the edit. So yeah, I think for updates it'll be all basically right now all I do is patches but yeah, so I think actually I'll be showing I mean, I'm from Vermont, so it's like kind of more than the East Coast for sure. But my buddy listening report back quite a lot. I was always saying,
So not just phones, but the actual picture of the car and mechanisms.
okay, let's keep going. Alright.
Yeah, that was really, really cool.
How are you doing, man?
this? This is awesome. We should have put a mannequin in this
That
chair.
actually would be really funny.
You see how the chair is just right in frame?
Perfectly framed artistic chair.
Empty chair. Take that.
Yeah.
Oh, just that.
Did you guys get your stuff built? Okay.
All mine, I bought a kit, but all mine, I don't have a first gen.
Okay. Okay, cool. Apparently this guy's got extras.
Yeah, he wants to.
Or this guy does.
You want to see your kit?
Yes.
I'm gonna take a picture of it.
There you go.
I already got that.
Yeah, I'm gonna start that. So you should be good from now on. All of the rest of the scripts. Just grab, yeah. All right. I'm gonna start jumping into some fun stuff because we don't have a lot of time left. But whose pad is not built yet? Besides yours? Okay. Is yours building?
Building.
Okay.
What was the extent?
Okay. All right. So everybody's pad who needs to be built is getting built. All right. Let's have some fun.
Oh, fun time.
It's a fun time now. All right. So, Kev, what's yours?
Start VNC Noctis.
Sweet, yeah.
You want to do a little walk and talk?
Oh yeah. Let's do the phones on speakerphone.
Oh, you want me to?
So we can talk to you while you walk around. Oh, you can do that too. That was fun. All right. Well, maybe what I'll do is I'll go over some stuff and then we'll all go out. Do that. First, I probably should have walked. All right. Well, I want to be on the phone with you. I want to be part of it.
Let me get on your net.
All right, so I'll just show some stuff on here. Again, hey, for you guys who are restoring, just make sure that once you get to the reboot, hold volume down when you hit reboot, because that'll just pop it right back into fast boot for you. Then you're going to attach, like so, and then you are going to, where is my mouse? Just hit enter. And bam, built. Yes, sir. So the first thing you want to do is open up the shell, and then you're just going to hit enter. Enter until it asks you to say yes, and then type yes. Okay, save it too. Oh yeah, we're going to show that. Oh yeah. All right. Alright, I'm going to go over some basics real quick, and then we're just going to start hacking all the things. Alright, so. Yeah. God, the resolution is god-awful. Hold on. Fix that. Adrian, we love you. You know this video is way too long and boring for the most part, so we're gonna try to make it fun.
Might trim it down.
We're like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
This is the best of a 2-hour talk. It's 37 seconds long.
It'll just be your 8 slides.
Hi, I'm Kevin, and we're done.
Hi, I'm Kevin. We're done.
You can push it higher if this camera will let you out. I'll tell you it doesn't work.
Let's try this one. Let me just try this a little bit. It works. Yep.
Well,
That's good.
video. My scan camera
That's
doesn't like that.
perfect.
No, it did. No, that's bad.
Can you put it at 1280 by 720 or 1280 by 800?
Yeah, maybe. It comes back to me now. No, I got it. 1280 by 960 or 1280 by 1024.
Probably a wide spec, a wide
Yeah.
angle.
this is fine. Why is that?
Well,
It's not coming up on the video. This is why it's not coming.
Ah, shit. That's why I said the dude.
Yeah. So I just put it back to what it was. And
Well, we got it. Yeah, man, that's gonna be all right.
I can record the screen if you'd rather do that.
Sure.
Okay. It's not like
Tell everybody to read the
No, that's probably way better to record the
we should have been
That way I
recording
can
the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God.
that's fine.
Can we start this talk over and just?
Yeah, let's just
Yeah.
start
Do it
over.
all over
All
again.
right. This is now a 7-hour talk, and no one can leave.
Yep. 7 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, can you post your presentation or something?
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Probably clean it up a little too.
That's a clue by 4.
Ooh, that's a little rough on it.
What's worse? Done. Amateur hour over here.
Inches. That looks okay.
Yeah, that's better.
Alrighty then. Oh, yeah. Remina, awesome free remote desktop and VNC client for Linux. It's the bomb.
What is it?
Remina. It's really tight. Okay. We'll have 2 Pwn Pads. Alright. Hooray.
So you've got a VNC server on
I do. I will say that it's the one app that I've ever paid for on Android because the free one did not work for Jack. Alright, so here's a little quick training on this. I'm just going to go over kind of navigation real quick and where things are, and then we'll just jump into tools and we'll go on a little field trip here. So, again, first thing you want to do is open up the root shell. That will generate your key. If you notice, every script, they're SSHing into localhost. This was a workaround because unfortunately we couldn't really get real root access in Android Terminal, but we found that we could get real root access if we SSH into localhost. So on the Ubuntu CH root environment on here, SSHD is running on localhost only. So it's not like someone else can, the port's not open by default. If you do want to put it on the network so you can SSH in over your box, or, there's all different kinds of reasons to do that, or SFTP files off of it, you can just edit the /etc/ here, I'll make this bigger so you guys can see it. Well, here, real quick. So Android, if you swipe down on the top right, you get kind of basic settings and stuff. Swipe down on the top left, this gives you alerts. Do not install that system update. Hopefully this man has a fix for me. Generally, like if you see a little button like this in the top right-hand corner, this will be like settings for stuff. You can do stuff in here. I'm just going to make the font a little bigger for you guys. So let's try 20. See how bad that looks. Okay, refresh. And what happened? Please do not de-auth me on my demo, because you all have the power to do it. Kevin, don't de-auth me on my demo. Actually, it's pretty funny. We should just do it for fun. Actually, it looks pretty decent, though. I think that's the best I've ever seen it on a projector. Okay, so something that I use most of the time is the multi-view button down here in the bottom right. It just shows you everything that's open. So you can go up and down this. If you want to swipe something away, like this root shell shortcut, you can just swipe it away, or and then you can go back to your shell. So I'm getting ahead of myself, but anyway, that file, if you go to /Etsy/SSH/SSHD.conf. There it is. Yeah, so SSHD_config. So if you just go down to here, by default, this is actually not commented, so it's only listening on localhost. If you want to get into it over the network or whatever, you just uncomment this, save the file, and then you can run /Etsy inetd SSH restart. Like that. So, there's going to be times where you are going to want to get into it over SSH, especially if, your laptop. The other way to do it is you can get into this over SSH without editing that by doing a reverse SSH connection. So, if I have an SSH server running on my laptop, basically I can connect back by doing this. So open up reverse SSH, enter your address. So this would be your SSH server listening on the internet. So if you did a drop test with this, you want to get into it over 3G, you want to get into it over Wi-Fi or whatever, you type in your address here. I'm just going to use my host, 10.11.3.100, port 22. Hopefully if it's on the internet, it's a different port than 22. And then the password, which I'm not even going to try to type that on pad. Why am I dropping?
Hey, I dropped too, actually.
Somebody's de-authing. Alright, we'll just move on.
Yeah.
Could just be interference.
There are something like 300 or 400 wireless networks that are currently cropped up in this hotel right now. People seem to be doing some intense fun. So wireless is a little spotty even for our own network here. Actually, yeah, it looks like someone actually just took down our.
Did you say your VNC server was installed on these things too?
No, it's not. I had to pay for that. It's
CVNC?
It was VM Lite VNC, and that's the only one I found that's worked. So if you find a free one, please let us know.
Real VNC doesn't have a version.
Hold on, Kev. I think we're good. Yeah, we're getting off. Just.
What should we connect from?
Oh wait, no. I'm good. Someone's de-authing my pad specifically. Sweet. Stop it!
There's really someone sitting outside the door.
Alright. I'll show you guys fun stuff. We might just have to go right into field trip mode. Okay, there we
Let's go over Evil AP first.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just give them a review. We have all day to play with this one.
There are videos.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if you go to our website, all the tools that we don't get to cover for the rest of this talk are covered online. Oliver here did a bunch of great in-depth videos on how to use every one of these tools. So just check out ponyexpress.com, go to the Pwn Pad page, and you can see all that.
Yeah, or if you search YouTube for Pony Express, that's where my thing is. So this is also pretty important. I always like to keep running apps open so that you can kill stuff you don't need running just by going to the multi-view. So to get there, I made a shortcut right here, so you can just hit that if you want, and then you just go down to apps, and then go to running, and you just want to stop whatever else you got here. I do, at least. The one thing you do have to leave running is the terminal ID at the bottom. That's the keyboard. So again, now I've got that there, so I can just go back to it. I'm just going to do this reverse SSH shell one more time for you guys, real quick. So this is pretty relevant. Okay, so now I'm connected. So if I go back to my terminal, so here's my machine, right? So now, oops. God damn it. All right, so now I can see if it's connected by doing a netstat-lntup written up. And you can see that SSH is listening on localhost on port 3333. So if I SSH into myself as root, this is going to be on the pad, at localhost and -p 3333, now it's going to prompt me to log into the pad through the reverse shell. And the default password for root on these is pwnplug 8000. So I would recommend changing that. You don't have to worry about other people being able to log in automatically with the key like the scripts do, because the key is uniquely generated per device. But if you open up SSH to the network, you do want to change your password. Okay. Change local.
Is there an nmap signature for these?
That's a good question. I wonder. Maybe. And did I just lose my shit again? Anyway, it's one way you can get into the pad. Let's see if I'm, yeah, let's see. I'm losing my connection.
You know what? I think my antenna is really strong.
Yeah, why don't you just disconnect that for a second?
Big electromagnetic. Yeah, so the wonderful thing about our adapters is that they're all SNA, so you can just hot swap antennas out. I think what's happening is I'm accidentally DOSing all over here because I'm using a much more powerful
Yeah,
antenna.
see, look, there it is. Came right back. So, yeah, channel is important. But yeah, actually, that's a great point. So when we were at RSA and I just built a pad, we have this great picture of one of our friends in a trench coat holding a 6-foot Omni antenna, and from where he was standing, not walking around, where he was standing, he picked up 1,200 networks with this card. So it does have long-range applications. All right, so anyway, so if you want to start fresh, so here's something to be aware of. So even if you swipe this terminal away, it's actually still running here. So you know, if you open up root shell again or something, it's actually going to open it in window 2. So the proper way to close this, or at least I do, one way is you can just exit out like that until it's gone, and then you go here. But if it's still here, it's still at the bottom here, that means it's just going to do the same thing again. So you want to swipe it away, and then that'll close it, or you can just do it like this, where you swipe it away, swipe this away, go into here, and just end it here. That's usually how I do it.
So Since we're on the topic of hard resets, some of these tools, specifically Kismet and AeroJump, will create virtual interfaces, monitor interfaces on these cards. Sometimes they do not reset properly when you close these tools. If that ever happens, just pull the OTG cable out and it will physically reset the card. And on that note, when you're closing some of these tools, specifically AeroJump, the Control C for the pad is actually volume down C, and that'll reset these tools and bring them out of monitor mode and back to the normal interface.
Yes, that is a very good point. That's a great point. Thank you, Kevin. So the keyboard. So what he's talking about is, so if we open up AeroDump here on the desktop, right? This is going to put the card in monitor mode and then just run AeroDump on that. So it's not. So again, if I'm having troubles, I just pull this out, put it back in. It's a quick way to reset it. You definitely have to do it for Kismet. This one we do have a graceful method. And again, so if the shortcut's still open, you can just hit it again.
Yeah, just VNC to me.
We'll VNC into Kevin's.
So can Kismet get lat long?
We didn't support the GPS initially. Somebody else has figured it out. And it will be in the next release. And in fact, it might even be in my patch that's...
You kind of got 3G, right?
I don't... well, you have to have a GPS in there, which I think is on all of them.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that, but... what's your IP, Kev?
102.
Got the server running?
Yep.
So, Kevin is... he's just going to open up AeroDump to show you guys what we're talking about.
You can see there it's
Oh,
rolling.
that's the evil... Oh, no, you're right.
I know what I'm doing.
All right. Here, turn it sideways. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, my bad.
You go from my
Here,
pad.
you go back. All right, so what he's talking about, here, turn it the right way again. And pull the keyboard. So what he's talking about here is, so if you want to close this gracefully, if you want to basically break it, Control C, because this keyboard is from Terminal IDE and not this keyboard, it's not really the control button. So he's going to hit volume key down, and then C. X. And then it's going to gracefully, the script looks for Control C, and then it gracefully takes it out of monitor mode. But if you're ever having problems, you can just unplug it, plug it back in.
What do we do with the evil AP?
Yeah, let's, wait a sec. What else? I want to show them. Yeah, fuck it, go for it. Here's CVLAP.
So this is my favorite attack by far.
So, first thing the evil AP asks you is, what interface are you using for internet? If you have the 3G model and you got a card in there, you can use that, but just know if you are connected to Wi-Fi, it's going to default to the Wi-Fi for internet and not the 3G. So if you're on Wi-Fi, you need to select Wi-Fi, the internal Wi-Fi card, so that's number 3 for WLAN 0. And then here's where you're entering your SSID that you want to pretend to be. There's AT&T Wi-Fi as the default, but you can put in whatever you want. Just hit enter just to show this. And then the next part is, do you want to sniff all the probes in the world and become them? So what's that? Huh? Oh. So yeah. So if you hit enter or yes to this, it's going to sniff every probe and it's going to cycle through every preferred network list from open clients that are looking for networks. So hit enter. Alright. So it randomly rolls the MAC address and host name, and it starts running Airbase in G. And you can see some probes. I'll just turn Wi-Fi on my phone here.
I'll fire up Strings Watch.
Oh, you know what? We must be on the same channel as RAP. Go to your home screen for a second. Yeah, we got to be on here. You know what? I'm just going to change the channel on this bad boy.
Yeah, for responding all probes, I'm actually responding to the access.
Okay. All right. Well, there's one AT&T Wi-Fi. Here, you want to open up Strings Watch?
Yep, got it.
Nice. So you just open up Strings Watch, which is going to print dumpable strings for anything on. It's basically running T-Shark on an interface and repping out the strings. So it's modular to go on any interface, but we're going to do 5, which is AT0, which you use with the Eagle AP. AT0 is the child interface that Airbase creates.
It dropped
Nothing?
You dropped off.
Son of a bitch.
Whoever's DOSing us.
I didn't get it.
You're ruining
Does anybody
our
have a
demo.
long Ethernet cable? Longer?
Usually do, not today.
Longer than that white one.
Yeah,
What's that?
There's some Ethernet cables down there, I guess.
Yeah, but they're not long enough. That's the problem. Yeah. Almost there.
You can move your laptop.
Good. I guess.
Oh, here you go.
Yay!
No.
Oh.
I'm
Come on, somebody.
sorry.
That's okay.
Also,
This is why I normally am wired in.
Back on now.
That's alright. I got this. I'm just going to change the goddamn channel. Alright, all you guys get off our network right now. No, seriously, if you're connected, if you could disconnect, that would be helpful. Hopefully they won't kick us out of this room. We just keep doing stuff. Actually, you want to open up AeroDump? Alright, everybody open up AeroDump. Tell me what channels are free. This is actually a really good use case. So I do a lot of wireless engineering, and a lot of times I will do this to, if I'm setting up APs in an area, I'm like, all right, I need to go in and see what the wireless environment looks like, what channels they're using, stuff like that. So it looks like anytime you see channel 108 or whatever, that represents N.
yeah, I thought you only had 14 channels.
Right. So 1 is pretty full. 9 looks a little bit better.
Go 12.
4 looks good.
Just do whatever I can. Yeah, so 1 is definitely super full. So, you know what? I'm going to do 11, actually.
11 looks pretty full.
Is that? My mom is trying to do this on the wireless. Nobody's got an Ethernet cable. Really? Oh.
Does anyone know there's a talking after here?
Nobody's on 13.
Now I can run on the car real quick and grab your one if you want. I mean, do you? Is it?
Here, I'll grab one.
I mean, we're quickly running out of time here, but I'm absolutely down for hanging out. Anyone wants to just keep going?
I want to make sure I get it good working.
Yours isn't working?
Well, the one that I brought with me
Isn't working.
was not working.
It's like, I don't know where to lay my hands on one. Alright, we're almost there here. I changed the... Alright, let's see. Are you still connected to me?
Yeah. No. You got me.
Too much.
That's
all right.
How's the video? Is the video actually holding up, man?
I don't know, that...
We gave up and just started recording the screen. It was just like there was no. It was flickering. He couldn't work because the resolution was too small.
Okay, sorry, man. It may not be worth saving, but
Yeah, I don't think so. It was a
Okay,
weird
sorry.
shop. No, it's fine. Okay. So, here, I'm going to reconnect you.
that is most likely not a real network.
Yeah.
Hiya.
This is what I get for freaking.
Yeah, this is just.
Hacked.
While you're setting this up, you want to just go on a field trip?
Yeah, we should just go on a field trip.
So while Oliver's trying to get us up on the big screen, who wants to go out in the lobby and just see what we can see?
Oh,
I'll show you guys a nice little attack that we can do. And it's also pretty funny when you see 5 or 6 people with pads just walking around with large antennas.
Yes. So anyone who wants to stay, we'll watch Kevin from here.
Also, I want to buy some stuff off you. I mean, I want to buy the whole.
I hope we don't actually have any kits left to sell.
But we have the TP links and a couple of OTGs.
We will be selling these kits on our website starting in a few days. This was new for us for Derby. We didn't know there'd be so much excitement about buying the kits and the pads. This is awesome. So that means we're doing
Would
more
you
often.
sell me just the Bluetooth and the Ethernet if I can? I mean, because I got to buy them.
Oh, online. Yeah, you can buy the blue. You can buy all these adapters either in the kit or individually on our website.
I'm going to stop your.
You don't have cash lots here.
No, if you want to buy one of the OTG cables or the TP links, go to our table.
Kev, you should stop your turn up there.
I better go do that before y'all close the booth. I guess.
What time's the booth close today?
Probably 4, right?
Does it close at 4? Is that the vendor area? Thank you.
All right, field trip time. Everybody get their pad built. Okay.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. Everyone got it done, right? Cool. Yeah, no, thanks everybody.
Yeah.
I just need to go quick.
Yes. Here, I'm going to show you guys where this video is. It's me going through like every demo of everything cool on here.
Bring your pad up.
Express.
If you have USB sticks, please return them, along with the OTG cables.
So, no, these are not it. It's
Pony Express won't have a lock.
no, that's my intro to it. Shit, what did we call that?
I think it's titled Oliver Forgot the Name.
Oliver forgot the name of his own attack. No. Oh, maybe that got
This is Oxec Rep. Alright, so I have 3 sticks. We handed out.
Hey, if
1-8.
anybody wants to write down their email for me, I will email you some links if you want. Or you can email me directly at awk@PonyExpress. Man, we had such a good... Oh, maybe it's still up here.
It's around here somewhere.
Where's our channel?
Alright, thank you.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Alright, let's raise it up to
This is
4.
pretty hilarious, too.
He's got one over here.
I've got
1.
and then the ISO is on this one.
This one's the ISO.
The ISO is on
Now I'm just watching YouTube videos.
That's peak cloning plugs. This is our cloning process at Pony Express. Let's go on a little field trip here, shall we?
Can we stop the video?
Yeah, I think we should just